is a bastard, and he has used his left hand to describe his father's house. So he's what? A legal bastard. Your pastor is in the same financial place as your house girl. Write it down.
My beautiful people, yes, I'm back again. Make I no keep on waiting, man. Just go straight to the point. This Pastor Ibiyeomie and Daddy Freeze and Pastor Yedepo matter. Now, the video when I do yesterday, most people say I'm biased. Like, there is a difference between pastor and normal person. Even if Daddy Freeze they quote Bible kiki by, I know they use pastor I in any way by any chance. They look Daddy Freeze. He not get IB. Daddy Freeze not be pastor. Na person will just know the scripture. If Daddy Freeze open church, maybe if he get people when he be like say go, he go enter a church. I don't even know that, but Daddy Freeze na pastor. Na pastor, he don't open church. I bet if you don't open church, if na pastor, I bet more na drop on a comment down below, because I just see say na social media person, he dey quote scripture. Now what I just know Daddy Freeze off or with. Now what I tell no am. Get now come to this pastor Ibiyeomie. I dey see and say na pastor, na person wey hold congregation, na leader. There is a difference. Now make I comot for these pastors them. Now put the pastors them for corner, put the Daddy Freeze for corner, so now go see my own argument here. Now you dey pass normally and you see better confirm correct NAFDAC signed were. Like Kolo, person when they be like say Kolo not be this place. He day on you they pass and then he rush you or he slap you because weary that they do all those things. I be back on. Chris, they know they do all those kind of things. And then most people I don't even see. I don't see before when they be like say Chris actually knock person and the person pick raise immediately. Instead of the person to knock the craze back or do anything to the craze, like the fear of say he even touch me, the person pick raise. The thing was so funny. So people they laugh. Me self I still join laugh. Now woman, the thing is that there is a different why most of the time craze go touch person go run away. Instead of it to go they follow and they do jaja, because if he knock you, you go they follow and do jaja. If people they stop, they see the mara or the jaja where you and the craze they do. You see that they tag you join the craze, or they go actually let you know say your head not correct. Where you they go meet the craze, or they go they follow mad person where you know say this person is local, like the person don't local. You they follow the jaja. Now you self they go blame because now the person head not correct. You have to understand this particular point of my view. When I do my video yesterday, for people where they say una leader be saying na me now, so like past Daddy Freeze na my leader. Check my channel now before you say Daddy Freeze na my leader. Come, if Daddy Freeze drop video out there or say social media video they go viral, people they talk about it and want to talk about it, and then he makes some statement when I no agree with, I will talk and say I no agree with you, because that's me. I will talk and say I don't agree with you. Nobody saying I'm a leader, then I have to, agree with stuff that I don't agree with. Work like that. Like, they work like that. Me, I know if you say they work like that for my own side. You understand? When I do my video yesterday, I tell you now what I say, Daddy Freeze they talk anyhow. If na my leader, I no go tell you say they talk anyhow. I say they talk anyhow because they talk anyhow, and this is the cocoa. Most of the time for a live video I talk and the way they insult people. Now you are even talking about insulting pastor, calling them thief, blah 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 and all that. Daddy Freeze they even insult normal people, like normal people. You get the live video when I watch. And normal people wait there for a live video. Now you just they like throw insult to, they talk to them anyhow, they downgrade them, which is not nice. That's why I say they talk anyhow. But I dey feel say the pastor suppose get some self-control. Yes, na human being like us, blood they flow through his vein, all those kind of stuff. Na leader. that is e get reason why these people they choose to be leader. Now you suppose they lead by example. Somebody drop comment say if the pastor do like the wetin agbero go do. I agree with you. If pastor go fit do like the wetin agbero or non-believer when he blind say they no care, wetin they go do with the word wey they yasa like this? Well, no be pastor go they even they show people the light. Pastor go still join, they see they do all these kind of things. Like the word when in Bible they be like say Baba God won't come down tomorrow. Not be pastors their duty to they help people they see the light. Now I don't care what your pastor do outside this congregation. Like go out, like just come outside and say make in fact go social media, go bombard Daddy Freeze with scriptures, just like Daddy Freeze the way they do. Most of the insult when they insult mostly pastor, they bring scriptures, turn am upside down, use and take do insult for them. Now so Daddy Freeze insult take the work. Many of the insult they use scriptures like that. Now because most of the preaching where these pastors then they preach, you go don't wash them just like us. You go don't watch and see say this thing where this pastor they talk is very very wrong, and then you go bring scripture, use the scripture. Now they tell you say that your preaching is foul, like the preaching no work. They use both the scriptures. They tell you say the preaching no work, and you go they use until they insult you. Now so that the free say they enter pastors because of waiting that they use their mouth they talk when you no agree with. Now they make her they enter them, and they use scripture, and they use scripture say they insult them. Turn scripture aside and say they do any things where they do. Now so that the free say they do your own. Now this pastor ibiyeomie now say you get beef with Daddy Freeze. Finish this your Sunday mass or this preaching where they preach to these people. Because and so that they share, the people they share, yes, people they agree with that. Hey, the person they say that bastard, that Somalia bastard. People they when he bless say they share like people they back. I don't know they hear the congregation. Now people they there where they agree with them. I see I cause the day the people they agree with them. Your microphone, that's chance where you get to talk to people. Now wetin pastor wan do be that. At least make una understand my own point of view. Say Daddy Freeze do does not mean say pastor go do. Not be do me I do you mara na we dey. If na do me I do you mara, you go agree with me say pastor pastor ibiyeomie now wey decide to answer Daddy Freeze, and Daddy Freeze, two of them are mad people. Two of them so they are the same. That now be the mad people, mad person example when I do just now for now so. Because not only mad person I go comfortably they fight with mad person. If not, even though mad person even knock yourself, you are supposed to run away. Like run now you the shame. Now you get shame for it, get shame for it. So you supposed to run and avoid them. Not because you go engage fight with them, or they talk with them, or they insult with them. Too often and now so who you head correct. So this pastor now and pastor Daddy Freeze, two of them did the same boat. Both men so they're not even supposed to be pastor. Daddy Freeze not supposed to be pastor. This pastor not supposed to be pastor, because the way the pastor tell they talk, the violent way they for it tune not be here. Even though say a human being where blood they flow through a vein. Now be say if na him now so now Daddy Freeze they even insult. The video where they go everywhere say Daddy Freeze first call Pastor Yedepo bastard. Daddy Freeze talk and say person will say Baba God na rich man. You see am now in kind of scripture now that the Freeze they use is a bastard, and he come talk and say I'm talking about that bald-headed waiting call him.
Anybody that tells that Jesus was not poor and Jesus was rich is a bastard, and he has used his left hand to describe his father's house, so he's what? A legal bastard. Your pastor is in the same financial place as your house girl. Write it down. Hey, what are you talking about? Let me shriek like he shrieks. I'm talking about the... Let me shriek like he shrieks. I'm talking about the bald-headed fowl. What are you talking about? When this church made only 300 naira when they there.
If say na this pastor ibiyeomie na so na pastor Daddy Freeze, why they call her Pastor Freeze now, or Pastor Chris, wetin dey enter my mouth? If say na this pastor ibiyeomie na Daddy Freeze actually insult, na be say we for not hear what be that now. The pastor ibiyeomie wetin I dey talk be say for drop microphone for this point when e dey, this place when e dey, go back of camera or go back of the church, go social media, you know, dey for front of altar, you know, go social media, then you talk to Daddy Freeze the way Daddy Freeze say they talk to now, you know, talk to am there. Not be this time wey you get to give God or take this time now to preach to people. Not be this time now you get to do this kind of thing and people wey suppose hear better thing and agree with you on good ground, that they agree with you, that they share with you for this particular thing where you dey talk. Mouth wey God give you to bless, you dey use am dey curse. He even talk am say he go deal with am, he go lock am up, he go even let go am. All this one na not be word wey you suppose dey talk for front of altar. If you wan be Daddy Freeze or Pastor Freeze, if you wan be Daddy Freeze, you wan stoop to Daddy Freeze level, and then you go comot for there, go live on Instagram, and then go do Daddy Freeze reggae, blow Daddy Freeze fuse or outside social media, go social media, una go do. No be say na front of altar now you dey answer Pastor Daddy Freeze. This is my argument. Na my argument na be this. No be say they say that Daddy Freeze na saint, or Daddy Freeze not deserve wetin he get, or Daddy Freeze no dey insult anybody. No, I know they talk like that. Wetin I dey talk be say this pastor you no go preach for me, and I talk am yesterday, I dey talk am now. You no go preach for me because Daddy Freeze no go preach for me. Two of una na the same men as per now. I see una as the same. Because as they talk, I will deal with him. If anybody will not talk, I will talk. See, maybe if they set that pastor when they defend and that pastor will set blow pass him. There is a reason why that pastor just decide to let go. Many celebrities that they do when they be like, say, if you come online, if you come Instagram, if you come YouTube, people they talk about them, truth or no truth, trashy people. They just they do ear like say they not they hear, do eye like say they not they see, because now them be the bigger people or the bigger person. You know, two people know they craze. I don't know why people they justify this thing, or they say Daddy Freeze now, even though it good for Daddy Freeze. See, I make I just talk him. Even though it good for Daddy Freeze. Not be saying na Daddy Freeze first start. When Daddy Freeze insult and one not talk. Now you don't insult Daddy Freeze now, don't they talk. Not be do me, I do you matter. Now we they talk about here now so. Now what I want to realize. Do me, I do you Daddy Freeze now do. Make it do Daddy Freeze back. Not be waiting with they talk here now so. He not supposed to do one. Not be say blood not they flow through a vein. Not be say he not the verse. But now leader, people they call him daddy because they believe, they look up to her as daddy. People they call this, people they respect all these pastors themselves even more than they even respect God, because now all these pastors be the God when they see. Now big responsibility now life on a shoulder, and now wetin una choose, or now wetin God call una make una come do. I don't know. Now I go make you get self-control and control yourself to the very last. Yes, come out for front of altar and then you feel lash out like verse. Because what you they do for outside altar self, many of us know they even know. So go outside altar and then do what you want to do and verse, and then you lash out. But say front of altar, do what you supposed do for front of altar, and what the pastor do for front of altar, not be waiting he supposed to. See, even though you like the pastor, even though you agree with the pastor, you need to agree with the fact, say, waiting this pastor do for front of altar, not be waiting he supposed to. Mona know they see white, they turn out to black, and then you say na me they biased. Mona they judge matter the way it's supposed to be. You know me say you not love this pastor. You not me say you love the person less. It just means say this is not supposed to be like this, and na so you take Siam. Pastor no go stand for front of altar they cause the day with a born person. Is wrong now. I be they right in any way. Drop your comment down below what you think. I still stand on my word though. I stand on my word. No be say because Daddy Freeze deserve any respect or Daddy Freeze deserve am, but because e no good for pastor, e no good for front of altar, e no good. This na wetin me I think. Drop a comment down below what you think. I'll see you now for my next video. Now bye bye.
I will never be alive to see somebody insult my father. You are not born. You are not. You are not born. I will kill you. I will tear you to pieces. I will. Me very soon. I will arrest him. Next one. I will